one of the other questions on kind of the medium, not that medium, but the actual medium of the content, when you find that you're sharing things from others, I've seen PDFs, I've seen the articles themselves, right, that you've shared and added your perspective to as well. It's been very rare that I've seen just kind of a repost of an article. Usually it has kind of Scott's view included in it as well. How much time do you spend in kind of thinking about that view? What does that process look like for you? Finding it, reading it's one thing. Sharing it with that, curated perspective, I think is another.
Yeah, this is where I would say, yeah, curated perspective is definitely overstating the case. Yeah, I think the closer term to it would be a hot take.
Yeah, yeah.
You try and attach something of like, oh, why did I find this interesting, or is this something I would endorse? But yeah, I don't give more than 30 seconds thought to that.
And I think that's important because I think there's a lot of, particularly those who are less used to writing or get afraid of the blinking cursor. Like, this doesn't need to be your Shakespearean novella, right, of what you're writing about this article. Really kind of the, why did you read it? I think that's an interesting point. Just be authentic, right? And as you had shared, that one most viral, if we want to call it that, right, LinkedIn post was emotion around frustration on reading a site and not really getting anything from it other than a bunch of, I think it was a lot of keywords and buzzwords and things, right, that came out of it. Yeah, and left with nothing. So I think it's great to hear about just top of mind. Like, the hot take idea, I think, is fantastic. And probably you see some, I would expect, resonance with those hot takes, because it is a connector point then with other people.